Hi everyone, my name is Maxine Prestwich and I represent DBA Pros, which consists of Ben Wara, Stephanie Ogden, Adam Halverson, and myself. Today we are presenting to Smith Consulting Group our project proposal for a new system called Java Messenger Platform. And throughout this presentation, we will refer to it as JMP. Smith Consulting Group's client base has been expanding over the last 2 years, and during this time, SCG has moved to a decentralized business model. Consequently, the administration of the workforce has increased in difficulty. For example, requirements such as reporting, code sharing, software development, and database management have been done via legacy mainframe systems. Unfortunately, these systems are inadequate to effectively support expansion and are ineffective in managing administrative activities and safeguarding data and proprietary code. Furthermore, the current system is costly while not providing secure data and code transmission. As a result, SCG business needs and wants are not currently being met with the legacy systems in place. These needs and wants include secure sharing of proprietary code within the organization, management of database systems, compliance with Sarbanes-Oxley or SOX, providing timely feedback to prospective clients, and improving customer interaction. To successfully support current and future growth, and to effectively manage administrative activities, SCG must move to a communication portal application as proposed by the Java Messenger Platform, or JMP project. JMP will be a communication portal that will address SCG's business requirements. JMP will be a centralized communication platform that will enable SCG to manage its database systems and proprietary code seamlessly. It will also allow for collaboration on proprietary code, communication of new software developments, accessing a central database, sharing of other industry-specific information, SOX compliance, and management of the database repository. SCG plans to outsource the project. This includes design, testing, implementation, and training. DBA Pros is the designated contractor that will be on the project. JMP is expected to provide SCG with the ability to seamlessly manage and consolidate database systems and proprietary code, reduce overhead costs related to a large workforce which is required to manage these tasks, have a secure communication portal for collaboration and shared proprietary code, benefit from more timely and accurate database management due to continuous updates, and provide real-time access. Now, this real-time access will reduce errors, improve update time, be readily available to authorized users, and is conducive to SOX compliance by maintaining accurate records. As part of our risk analysis, we have produced this cost-benefit analysis. Benefits include employee efficiency, increased employee efficiency, reusable code, and reduced costs. As the company grows and the amount of reusable code increases, so do the benefits of the to-be system. For example, if SCG does $2 million worth of programs in the next 5 years, that 10% to 35% savings becomes $200,000 to $700,000 of hard cash. Furthermore, as new employees are hired to meet the demands of growth, the 13.5% savings in salaries accumulates over time. Development costs include a database server, 2 programmers, a project manager, implementation costs, and a PC or laptop for the database administrator. Ongoing operational costs include a new employee, which would be a database administrator, and the minimum and maximum costs to comply with SOX. Now, a note about SOX compliance costs. It will be considerably less than $100,000, but as the database grows, the figure of $200,000 may be exceeded. The minimum and maximum total benefits and development costs range from $229,102 to $329,102. The cost of the project itself is not much in comparison to the ongoing costs of using an outdated legacy system, so the financial risk for the to-be system is very low. And here we'd like to talk about benefits. Benefits include an updated and more efficient system that meets SCG's needs. The Java management platform will also increase employee efficiency, provide reusable code, reduce management costs of the current system, as well as reduce employee costs due to the current system. For the project, it is proposed that we implement the waterfall model, which emphasizes completion of one phase before moving on to the next. The waterfall method requires proper planning, so it's advantageous because the project is planned well ahead of construction, which reduces changes, and minimal changes equate to less cost. However, these are the same reasons this model can be disadvantageous. Therefore, communication is key in this model. Open and clear communication will enable the team not to overlook requirements. This diagram lays out the different stages in the waterfall method, and we see that in the communication stage, the project is initiated and requirements gathering occurs. In the planning stage, we estimate time and costs of the project, schedule project tasks, and keep track of activities, schedules, and tasks. At the completion of this stage and on approval, we enter analysis, which focuses on analysis and design. This is followed by construction, which involves writing code to produce the program, and heavy testing. Our final stage in our model is deployment, at which point the system in its finished state is delivered, training is provided for our users, and the state of the system is maintained by support. Here we have our work breakdown structure, which illustrates how our team plans to organize the work into manageable sections. The sections are planning, analysis, design, which is further broken into subsections, testing, implementation, and maintenance. The project management plan gives this project a one-year time frame from planning to realization. Planning and analysis have been allotted 6 weeks each. Design has 20 weeks and includes core application development, database creation, HTTPS and SSH integration, and SOX compliance. We have planned for 6 weeks of testing, 7 weeks of implementation, and 10 weeks of maintenance. For a clearer and more detailed analysis and breakdown of our project management plan, we have included a Gantt chart for your perusal and careful consideration. Our project team will consist of a project manager, whose duties include managing the team, developing and monitoring the project plan, and being the primary contact for the project. The team will also need a design engineer who will design the communication portal, supervise the server, oversee hardware implementations, and ensure quality control. It will also require a functional manager to oversee the project proposal and supervise solution, integration, and work structure. An implementation manager will also be needed. He or she will be the scheduler, risk analysis consultant, and Java team leader. In terms of recommendation, we highly recommend that SCG go forward with this project. Java Messenger Platform will meet SCG's requirements, which include the centralized management of database systems, secure sharing of proprietary code, increased efficiency, and reducing costs. For these reasons, and also because the cost and risk to develop and implement the project is minimal in comparison to high costs incurred by the current system, we strongly recommend that Java Messenger Platform move forward. As you consider Java Messenger Platform, we ask that you do the following. 1. Understand SCG's issues with its current system and why it needs a new system. 2. Review the cost-benefit analysis. 3. Consider the low risk associated with the project. 4. Consider the many benefits JMP will provide. 5. Allow us to address any questions, concerns, or issues you may have. And 6. Ultimately approve the project. On behalf of DBA Pros, Ben Wara, Stephanie Ogden, Adam Halverson, and myself, we thank you.